What's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is Drinks with JD. Rozella, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, we've been planning this for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that it's happening. And well, like I said, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Since it's our first time sitting down together, can you please introduce yourself to the Planet S.O.N audience? Can you please let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
I'm Rozella. I'm from San Diego, and I'm a business owner and an esthetician.
All right, there you go. That's awesome. All right. All right, you know how you just mentioned how you're from San Diego, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so where specifically are you from in San Diego?
Like La Mesa area.
Okay.
San Carlos-ish.
Okay.
Like, Cowles Mountain.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And just, you always live there?
Yeah, always,
Okay.
since I was born.
Okay, have
Yeah.
you climbed Cowles Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of
Several
times.
times.
Oh, okay. You know what's funny? I've never been there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice hike.
Okay. No, that's cool. How was it growing up in Cowles Mountain? I'm sorry. How was it growing up in the La Mesa, San Carlos area?
It was nice. I grew up with like the same kind of people going to the same school, so it was almost like small town vibes, just because everybody kind of went to the same schools. So it was nice to be like with friends growing up. Through the years. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so what schools did you go to?
I went to Daylord Elementary School, Pershing Middle School, and Patrick Henry High School.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty awesome.
All
right.
in the same area. So.
There you go. Okay. So where are your parents from?
My parents are from San Diego as well.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
That's what I'm talking about. What's their background?
My dad is first generation in United States. His parents are both from Sicily.
Yeah.
They moved here when they were like, I forgot, early 20s or late teens.
Wow.
They got married.
Yeah.
Like, my grandparents got married, and then they moved here right after they got married in Sicily. So
Wow. Okay.
my dad was first generation.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Have you ever been to Sicily?
No, I haven't.
Wow. Okay. So why haven't you guys gone?
I don't know. My dad keeps saying the plane ride's really long. So.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. So obviously, right now you just mentioned how you own your own company, right? Mm-hmm. So besides business, what were your interests growing up?
Not really, not like the same business that I'm in now, but I have always been interested in like beauty and like I don't know, I was very girly. I've always been a girl's girl. So,
okay. Yeah. So you weren't into sports or anything like that?
I played sports for some years. It was fun, but like it's not like I stuck to it either. It wasn't like a passion, I would say. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you think of becoming an esthetician, and why did you want to go that route?
I originally thought that I was going to be doing hair.
Okay.
I wanted to be a cosmetologist.
Okay.
And I was touring like a lot of schools.
Yeah.
And the school that I went to go tour, they showed us like all the area. They showed us like where the barbers were and the Cosmo students were, and then they took us into the estheticians area. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I saw like girls were like doing lash extensions and giving each other facials, and then I don't know, it was. I liked that vibe more than I liked, I guess, the salon vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was that process of trying to find the school, and why, or what stood out to you from that school? I mean, besides obviously the facials and everything like that, but what was the process of trying to find a specific school? I
didn't tour that many schools.
Okay.
It was actually, the one I ended up going to was the second school that I toured.
Yeah.
But I liked the vibe. Everybody was super nice there, like a lot more welcoming than the first school.
Okay. No doubt. So that's what kind of stood out. You were like, yo, I want to go here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So when you graduate, does that automatically make you a certified esthetician?
No. So when you graduate, that means you completed your certain amount of hours, and then after that, you get a date to go to state board, and you take a state board test, and then you get your license there if you pass.
Okay. No doubt. Yeah. Now, was that tough for you?
No, I think it was just more nerve-wracking than anything. The school really prepared us.
Okay.
Like a lot near the end was just focusing on those state board questions, because it's a lot of like sanitary stuff and mostly like it's mostly sanitary and just making sure everything's clean rather than like actually doing like the facials. It's more just like making sure you're following like protocols, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, because I mean, we're talking about safety, we're talking about people's skin, we're talking about just people's health.
Yes, exactly.
No doubt, no doubt. That's awesome. What was the hardest part, I guess, in school?
I guess the hardest part for me was like my attendance in the beginning because at first I did not like giving facials. So I was kind of like a little bit like uninterested, and so I was like, okay, I have to stick through this. I have to just keep going. We're gonna start learning other stuff, so I had to really make sure I keep going. Otherwise, I would have like a lot of hours to make up.
Okay. So how did you start off? Did you first start off working for a certain company?
No, I've always been kind of on my own, like doing things by myself. I took like a lot of models when I was in school, which were like friends of friends, people that like I knew also. A lot of people I would just have come and practice on them.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, it kind of like blossomed from there. So I was able to like rent a space part-time and then eventually full-time. And
okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, were your friends encouraging to you when you first started, and did they actually want to be a model? Like, yo, I want to.
I had a lot because my thing is lash extensions. That's like what I fell in love with. So I had a lot of my friends wanting to try it, especially because I wasn't charging them, and lash extensions are like a little pricier. So they're like, oh yeah, I'll be the model for sure. Like,
no doubt. And how about your family? Were they encouraging?
Yeah, my family was encouraging too. Yeah, my mom has always been like, oh, just practice on me. You know?
No doubt. That's all. What about your siblings?
Yeah, my sister too, especially. Like in the beginning, it was kind of funny. She was like, oh, like I don't know, like maybe I'll just wait until like you get a little more practice under your belt. I was like,
hater, right now.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're good. Now all of a sudden now you gotta pay now. No doubt. Okay. So what made you go the independent route and start Rozella's Lashes?
I think because I did have a lot of people coming in, like being like models and stuff, and I knew the potential of like the money that I could make being on my own versus if I was working under somebody else. And then I already felt like comfortable enough to do that. I think it was the best choice for me. So,
that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, what are the challenging aspects from owning your own business?
I think it's that you have to wear a lot of hats. Like you're kind of taking care of everything on the back end while also like doing the actual work. So like scheduling and like editing, you're your own, most of the time if you're a small business, you're your own social media manager. Like there's a lot of stuff that go into it that is just like multiple things that you have to do and keep up with. Sometimes it can just be a little overwhelming.
Okay, no doubt. Now, what specifically does a lash tech do?
So, a lash tech applies false lashes onto your natural lashes. So we isolate each individual eyelash, and we use like a permanent glue and attach a fake eyelash onto it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know that. Well, also because the reason why I was asking, because you know, me as a guy who doesn't get lashes, you know, like I'm pretty sure, you know, some of the guys out there, you know, they also want to just know, you know, the curious, you know, really don't know, and know that. Okay. All right. So what services do you offer?
Day, go work.